All right, let's talk about stress. I'm sure everyone in this room has experienced it. I'm pretty stressed right now. So, some people show signs of stress while some of us don't. But the important thing is that we found ways of tolerating stress. Similarly, our cells also experience external insults, such from tobacco smoke, for example, or from internal cellular processes. But most of this is tolerated by the body. Um, but when cells are put in a challenging environment, they do show certain signposts of stress. During embryonic development, certain cells, called stem cells, need to divide rapidly to be able to give to more cells, which eventually form the body skin cells, blood cells, and so on. That is why stem cells hold great potential for regenerative medicine. But when cells divide, so does the genetic material. So genetic information has to be copied, or in other words, DNA replication has to take place in a limited amount of space and time. You can imagine this can be pretty exhausting and pretty challenging for the cells. But uh, stem cells, for that matter, people would assume are tolerant and they should cope with the body's way of responding to stress. What we've found in the lab is that embryonic stem cells experience what is called DNA replication stress. It turns out that they only tolerate stress very well. What is fascinating is that when you differentiate these cells to form specialized cells, they do not show signs of replication stress anymore. On the flip side, what scientists have recently discovered is that when you take skin cells or blood cells and you stress them by putting them into acid bath, you basically reprogram them into naive stem cells. That's ridiculous, don't you think? The first thing that crosses the mind is that, what the hell were they thinking? How did they get this idea? Having said that, please don't go home tonight and throw acid on your skin and expect miracles to happen. You'll just burn yourself. On a serious note, isn't it amazing that when you put skin cells, or let's say mature cells, into stressy situation, you basically reprogram them into stem cells? If we figure out how stem cells tolerate stress, or why skin cells change into stem cells when they're sensitized, we can open doors to new therapy and to better lives. Thank you.